Hey folks, Rahul here, and let's face it, nobody gets excited about valves, right? They're kinda like the unsung heroes of any system that moves liquids or gases. We just expect them to work, day in and day out. But trust me, if you ignore these workhorses for too long, things can go south real fast. We're talking leaks, clogs, and maybe even a complete system shutdown. Not pretty. That's why I'm here to demystify the world of gate valve maintenance. We're gonna roll up our sleeves and dive into the nitty-gritty of keeping these valves humming along. Don't worry, you don't need to be a master plumber or a mechanical engineer to get this right. With a little bit of know-how and some elbow grease, you can keep your systems running smoothly and avoid those messy, expensive surprises. So, whether you're a homeowner dealing with a leaky faucet or a plant manager responsible for a complex industrial system, this one's for you. Let's get those gate valves in tip-top shape. Just like a good mechanic gives their car a once-over before hitting the road, you gotta give your gate valves the same courtesy. We're talking a good, old-fashioned visual inspection. Look for any signs of wear and tear, rust, cracks, leaks, you name it. Pay close attention to the valve body, bonnet, stem, and those all-important sealing components. And don't just stop at looking. Give that valve a test run. Open and close it a few times, feeling for any resistance or sticking. It should move smoothly like a hot knife through butter. Any hiccups along the way, and you know it's time to investigate further. Now let's talk about cleaning. Nobody wants a valve that looks like it's been buried in a swamp for a decade. Grab a brush, some rags, and your favorite cleaning solution, and give the exterior a good scrub down. Remember, a clean valve is a happy valve. But it's not just about appearances, folks. You gotta clean the inside too. Now I know what you're thinking. Rahul, you want me to take this thing apart? Don't worry, I'm not gonna steer you wrong. Just follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. You'll be surprised what a little cleaning can do for your valve's performance. Think of lubrication as giving your gate valve a little TLC. Those moving parts, like the stem and threads, they work hard, and over time, friction can take its toll. That's where a good lubricant comes in. It's like giving your valve a massage, reducing wear and tear and keeping everything running smoothly. Now, before you go slathering on that old can of WD-40, hold your horses. Using the right lubricant is crucial. Check your valve's manual for the manufacturer's recommendations. Using the wrong stuff can do more harm than good, so let's not cut corners here. The packing is like the gasket on your car engine. It keeps everything sealed tight and prevents leaks. But just like any gasket, it can wear out over time. Regular inspection is key here. If you see any leaks around the stem, it's time to adjust or replace the packing. Now, adjusting the packing gland is a delicate dance. You want to tighten it just enough to stop the leak, but not so tight that you make it impossible to operate the valve. Think of it like tightening the lug nuts on your tire. Snug but not over-tightened. Remember those bolts and nuts holding your valve together? They need a little love too. Over time, vibrations and pressure changes can cause them to loosen up, which can lead to leaks. That's why it's crucial to check and tighten them regularly. Now, I'm not talking about cranking down on them with all your might. Use a torque wrench and follow the manufacturer's specifications. Over-tightening can damage the valve, so let's use the right tools and a little finesse. Seals and gaskets, those little rubber or metal rings, are like the unsung heroes of the valve world. They might be small, but they play a big role in preventing leaks. Over time, they can crack, wear out, or become brittle, so regular inspection is crucial. If you spot any signs of damage, it's time for a replacement. Trust me, it's much easier and cheaper to replace a seal or gasket than it is to deal with a major leak. You know how important it is to exercise to keep your muscles and joints moving smoothly? Well, the same goes for valves, especially those that don't see a lot of action. We call this valve exercising. Basically, you're just going to fully open and close the valve a few times. This helps distribute lubricant, prevent sticking, and ensures that the valve is ready to go when you need it. Even with the best maintenance practices, you might run into a few hiccups along the way. Don't panic. Most valve problems are relatively easy to fix. If you've got a leak, check the packing, seals, and connections. Having trouble operating the valve? It could be corrosion, debris, or lack of lubrication, and if the valve isn't closing completely, you might have an obstruction or damage to the gate or seat. Now, I know paperwork isn't the most glamorous part of maintenance, but trust me, it's important. Keep a logbook or a digital record of all your inspections, repairs, and replacements. This will help you track the valve's history, anticipate future maintenance needs, and troubleshoot problems more effectively. Think of it like a health record for your valve. Just like your doctor keeps track of your medical history, keep a record of your valve's maintenance history. Before you even think about touching those wrenches, let's talk safety. Working on valves can be dangerous if you don't take the proper precautions. First and foremost, always, and I mean always, depressurize the system before starting any maintenance. We don't want any unexpected surprises, right? And don't forget, your PPE gloves, safety glasses, and protective clothing are your best friends when working on valves. Remember folks, safety first, second, and always. So there you have it folks, a crash course in gate valve maintenance. I know it might seem like a lot to take in, but trust me, it's worth it. By following these tips and staying on top of regular maintenance, you can keep your gate valves running smoothly for years to come. Remember, a little preventative maintenance goes a long way. It's much easier and cheaper to address small issues before they turn into major headaches. So, don't wait until you've got a leak the size of the Mississippi River. Get out there and give those valves the attention they deserve. And most importantly, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.